here's Brody Brazil.
So I actually did this full demonstration already the other day. Problem is, it was during a live stream and I wasn't recording. I totally forgot to save this, so I couldn't make it its own video. Here I am now to recreate everything. I'm going to show you why I use the Double Windsor knot and how I tie my ties for television. The Double Windsor for two reasons. Number one, it's easy on, easy off. Like we're on the set, I'm all buttoned up. Now we're between segments, or it's during the game. I want to loosen things up. This tie is super easy. The knot, when you do it like this, you just take one side, you pinch the knot, and you've got freedom to breathe. Now you want to tighten it back up for the show again. All right, that's not a problem. You just kind of pull this backside right here and slide the knot back up, and boom, you're ready to go. The other thing, and the other reason why I like this knot, is that it's got the dimple. The Double Windsor has the center cut dimple. Now, not all ties are going to give you this type of dimple inherently. You might have to work harder on some ties than others. Other ties may not even allow you to get that type of dimple based on their structure, their fabric, everything else. But I like the dimple. I like the easy on, easy off. Speaking of easy all the way off, let me just show you the other good part about the Double Windsor knot. If I slide this all the way here, let's say I'm done for the day, keep holding the knot, keep holding the knot, pull this part out, and boom. All right, so that part's out. The knot's there like that. But I'm not done yet. So I've got this knot. How do I fix that? Now I just grab those two sides. Boom. It's like the tie was never even tied. So easy on, easy off, but easy to totally take off at the end of the day. That's kind of nice too. Then I just roll it up, throw it in my bag. We're done. Simple as that. Now, how do you tie this tie? Here's the most important part. This is critical to start right here with the right amount of length when you make this initial X. Too long of an X, where they're both equal distant like that, the tie is going to end up too short, and the knot's going to look maybe too fat. If you do it like this, the tie is going to be too long, and the knot's going to be too thin. So you really kind of have to judge this, and again, everybody's different. What we're aiming to do is have the very bottom, the tip of this tie, hit me right at the top of the belt buckle. If I do that, I mean, you've hit a home run, all right? So I think I'm going to guess on this tie, it's right around here, okay? This should give me a good knot and good length. So I've made the X, okay? And I take the long part, I bring it back around one side. So there's the half part of the Windsor, and I do the same thing on the other side. Hit myself in the face. So now we've created this nice little V right here, right? There's the V that we're looking for. And all the while, I'm holding this back end of the tie. The business end of the tie. So now I've made this V. I got to make it nice and tight. I'm going to bring the tie around the front like this. Let me show you that again. So I have this V right here. I'm going to bring it around the front. And now that I brought it around the front, I'm going to bring it through the top, right? But now I'm also going to grab the front end of the tie, and I'm going to stick it through basically that loop that I made right there. Okay, so now, and again, all of this, by the way, with no mirror. I should show you that I do have a monitor over here, and I am seeing things in reverse over here, but I'm doing this with no mirror. This is the most important part of you learning how to tie a tie really well, is having a mirror, having something to look at to confirm how this is going. Okay, so that front loop, I went down it. Now, here's the critical part. It's not always going to come out perfect. This is where you fine tune, you finesse, you get it right. You see me playing with the knot. Ooh, there's the dimple, there's the knot. Nice little V-shaped knot, and the dimple to pop right back out. So now I take this part like before, and I just kind of tighten it up exactly how I was doing before. Kind of wiggle, 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 and pull at the same time, and push that knot up. Now, I don't want to go too high. Got to fix the shirt. See, this is all the little fine-tuning adjustments here. This is kind of like the pilot landing the plane, and this is the very end, right? When you're making all those small little corrections to get it right. Okay? Fix the shirt there. So, tighten that part. I mean, we pretty much have it. Is that centered up? Is it a little bit off? It might be a little bit off. I might work on this a little bit more, right? So I might have to, pull up the hood here and pop the hood and try this all over again. But that's pretty much it. That's kind of the dimple I'm looking for. That's the tie knot I'm looking for. The Double Windsor, That's how I do it. I know I went through that kind of fast, but hopefully that helps if you're trying to figure this out. But remember, a good tie, hits you right in the belt when you're done. I'm not going to stand up and show you, but has a nice knot, nice tight knot, nice center dimple. What else can you say? You've done it right if you've done those three things.